Father O'Brien here, welcoming you to another episode of Bridging the Distance, a way for you to remain connected to Santa Clara. We have a wonderful guest today, known to many of our students. Rose Nakamoto is the director of our Career Center here at Santa Clara, has been here 7 years. Welcome, Rose.
Thank you, Father. I'm honored to be here today.
Well, tell us, what is it like to do career advising, career mentorship during a time when our students are not physically on campus?
It's a great question. We miss our students very much, but I think we have still stayed connected, largely through a series of events, our LinkedIn Live events, that have reached a really broad audience of students through the Santa Clara channels. And those topics have been focused on internships during COVID, strategies for graduating Broncos in a COVID economy, and then tips for students this summer, how to design your career. So we've been really excited to be able to reach students in large numbers that way. Another thing that we're doing is our virtual career fair. Usually in spring, we have our final career fair of the year, and we turn that virtual so employers and students could connect directly that way. Another thing I want to highlight is the team has been really creative and resourceful to build some new models. One being an industry pop-in model where different industries, public service, graduate programs can showcase their opportunities to students in a virtual Zoom setting. So we've been really pleased and appreciate the team's ability to do that.
And I know our students have been happy to receive those or have those services offered. For seniors in particular, I know the Career Center should be for every student on campus, but for seniors in particular, what advice are you giving them as they face an uncertain economy?
Yeah, such a great question. A couple of things. I think it's time to let go of what they thought their plans were going to look like when they graduate and pivot and think about how to be resourceful and creative. And it may mean pursuing multiple plans at once, a plan A, a plan B, and plan C. I think the other thing is to pay attention to economic trends, but not allow the doom and gloom of the news and the media get you down. There's a lot of articles out there saying the job market's a bust, and it really is not. It's very different from the last recession. There are industries that are thriving, and our website actually talks about those resources, which industries are hiring and where can you find those opportunities.
Oh, that's wonderful. One of the things you often tell students, which I think is a very Jesuit piece of advice, is when you approach a career or a job opportunity, don't simply ask, what can I get from it, but what can I learn from it?
Right. There's a lot of focus extrinsically on the benefits of, what's that right first job out of college? And it's really not that. It's really much more, especially during COVID, is what can you learn? How can you build capacity around what you care about, what your values are, and what kind of impact you want to make, and have that be a guiding point for you.
So any words of encouragement for our students, whom you know very well, as they face graduation or as they face the end of the year?
Oh, it's a great question. Really a couple things. One, think of this as the long game. For everyone, not just students, the future's been thrust on all of us all of a sudden, and we're having to make decisions in real time and rebuild expertise and rebuild a sense of what's possible in the future. So think optimistically. The other thing is, I know imposter syndrome is something that comes up a lot for students, this feeling of uncertainty about their value, their place, and self-efficacy. And students know that everyone experiences this. All of us as educators have been there. It's something that you just have to break through and start somewhere. So start somewhere. No opportunity is too small.
Yeah, and everyone is worthy of what they're striving for.
Yes, absolutely.
And you can find lots of encouragement at the Career Center. If you are a student listening to this, make sure you drop by the Career Center, just not in the spring quarters of your Santa Clara experience,
right.
But well before. All right, yeah. Rose. Well, listen, great to talk to you.
Thank you so much, Father. Good to see you.
All right. So listen, thanks for joining us. We'll see you on another episode of Bridging the Distance. Until then, take care and God bless.